Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, I'm Tara, and on this channel I love sharing easy but healthy recipes you can make right in your very own kitchens. For the past few weeks, we've been making one-pot meal prep recipes you guys have absolutely loved. Many of you already know that I'm a nurse and I'm also getting my nurse practitioner degree. One of the things that really helps me throughout a busy week is meal prepping. That way I know I'm getting all of the vitamins, minerals, protein that I need to fuel my brain and also give me energy so I can get through those really hectic days. I know you guys absolutely love using your Instant Pot, and so do I, because it makes it so incredibly easy. Today, we're gonna make a pasta with sausage dish using our Instant Pot that is so incredibly easy and flavorful. If you don't have an Instant Pot, you can still make this recipe. I will leave complete instructions in the description box below for the stovetop and the Instant Pot method, along with a full ingredient list. I love sharing easy recipes just like today's recipe every Sunday. So if you're new here, tap that red subscribe button below and make sure that you click that bell icon. That way you never miss out on a delicious recipe. Be sure you stay all the way through the end of the video. I'm gonna add a recipe card right at the end that you guys can take a screenshot of for easy reference. I don't know about you guys, but I'm starving. So let's do this, shall we? So I'm gonna use this sausage I got from the butcher box. It's super delicious. I'm just defrosting it, and then I'm gonna grab some cashews. To make our recipe super creamy, we're gonna make a cashew cream sauce. I know it might sound a little bit crazy, but trust me guys, it is not only easy to make, it is so incredibly delicious. You guys have got to try this. So I'm just gonna add some water and set it aside for at least 30 minutes. You can also do this overnight. And here are my soaked cashews. You can see they've actually grown in size. So now I'm gonna grab my knife, my absolute favorite knife. Make sure whatever knife you're using is sharp. It's definitely safer to use a sharp knife. And I'm simply removing the skins from the garlic, and now I'm gonna slice the sausage into just thin slices. Then I'm gonna place it in a bowl and set it aside. Next, I'm gonna chop up my fresh herbs. I would rather do everything now. That way, this recipe will come together very quickly. If you don't have fresh herbs, you can also use dried. Now we're gonna drain our cashews, add it to a blender, along with the garlic. Then we're gonna add a little bit of salt and black pepper. Then we're gonna add some rolled oats. I know it sounds crazy guys, but it is gonna make the sauce so creamy. Then I'm gonna add some mustard seed. Use ground mustard if your blender is not very powerful. And I'm added some plant milk. And then I'm gonna blend this until smooth. You could also use a food processor. That would work really well also. Then we're gonna place this sauce in a little bowl and set it aside. Grab our Instant Pot. So I'm setting it to saute on high, wait for it to say hot, and then we're gonna add the olive oil. Add our sausage. And we're gonna just allow this to cook for a few minutes, just until it gets a little bit of color. I highly recommend doing this. It adds so much flavor. I'm deglazing the bottom of the pot with a little bit of water. In hindsight, I should have used the wine here, but don't worry, it's fine. Add the water or the wine. It will come out perfectly. Just make sure that you scrape the bottom of the pot. If you don't want to use wine, you could also use either a broth or just more water. Then we're gonna grab our pasta. I love using gluten-free pasta to ramp up the protein and keep me full for hours, but you can use any type of pasta that you like. This recipe calls for roughly 7 ounces of pasta. If you use more, you'll just have to add more water so that you cover the pasta. Then I'm gonna add a little bit of salt and some black pepper. And then just lightly press the pasta down. You don't want to stir it. Then we're going to grab our lid. Make sure the silicone ring is on. You're going to hit cancel on the Instant Pot, set it to high pressure for 3 minutes. After it cooks, we're going to perform a quick release. You might have to do a controlled quick release where you release a little bit at a time, because with starchy pasta, might spray all over your kitchen. And of course, that's no fun. And after you open the lid, stir your pasta. I know it might look like there's too much water, but trust me guys, there isn't. We're gonna grab our cashew cream. Alternatively, you could use heavy cream here, but guys, I highly suggest trying this. Not only does it make it super rich and creamy, but it adds so many health benefits. Then we're gonna add our fresh herbs and just stir everything together. And you'll see very quickly that the sauce is perfectly thick. Then I'm gonna grab some peas. I'm using frozen peas because that's what I had inside of my freezer. I know many of you do not like peas, so use any type of frozen veggie that you love, throw it on in there. I promise it will be absolutely delicious. And then just dump them on in, along with some fresh spinach. You can use any kind of frozen veggie. You could also use kale, you can use Swiss chard. Then you can either spoon it into a bowl or your meal prep container, top it with a little bit of lemon zest, some red chili flakes if you like. Guys, you have got to try this recipe. If you enjoyed today's easy meal prep recipe, be sure that you smash that like button so I will know to make more recipes like this. Let me know any other ideas you have for a future episode in the comments below. I put together a playlist of delicious meal prep recipes I'm gonna leave right here on the screen for you if you'd like to check that out. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next week as we make another super delicious recipe. Bye guys.